Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Wakefield here, and I'm so excited to start chapter 9 with you. I was kind of bummed that we kind of just left off at the very beginning of chapter 9, didn't even take formal notes on it at all. So today's day one of chapter 9, day one of kind of formal notes. And if you take a look, we're really focusing on two important concepts. We want to find the surface area and the volume of this three-dimensional object. So this here is a three-dimensional object, which is what we're going to be focusing on a lot in this chapter. And we're going to find surface area and volume of this figure, and then we'll have two more, so a total of three problems that we're going to look at today. All right, so I'm going to start off with volume. Volume is everything that you can basically fill inside of this shape, and I want to look at one cube. So if I look at one cube, I know the side length is a 1 by 1 by 1, and to find the volume, so if we were like to fill it with water, it would be the length times the width times the height. And because all of those are 1 for each cube that we have in this three-dimensional figure here, because they're all 1, each cube is going to represent 1. So if you think about that, I want to not know what the volume is for one cube, but I want all of them. So really, if you count them, then you'd be able to see what the volume is. So like this is 1. We know the volume of this cube is 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And so if each stack has 5, so we have 5 times, there are 4 stacks. So that means our volume would be 20, and that is units cubed. All right, so next let's take a look at surface area. So surface area is a little bit different because it's everything that you can touch, right? If you imagine like grabbing this object and physically touching it all the way around, it's all of the squares here, all of the faces, all of that area added up, even the top, even the bottom, the sides, everything. And so to do that, we're going to start off by just counting how many faces that we have. So like this face right here, if I were to find the area, and I want you to think two-dimensional, it's just a square, so the area would just be 1 by 1, so that area is 1. So then this would be a surface area of 2, right? 3, 4, 5. And so then that means that all of these would be 10, right? 15, 20, 25. So everything that I see right now with my eyes is 25. And then I want to think about, well, I do need to count the top, 25, 26, 27, 28, so that's 29. And then that's the same that's on the bottom here, right? Underneath, you're still going to have those same 4. So it'd be 29, 30, 32, 33. So I'm going to stop there just because this is the way my brain's thinking, is that surface area so far I've counted was what, 33? Right, 33. So now I need to add all of the sides that are behind it that I can't see. So like this side that I can't see is a 2 by 5. So I know that there are 10 there. Plus I know this column going down is a 5. This column here is a 5. This column here is also a 5. So if I add them all up, I should be able to find the surface area total. So our surface area is 43 plus 15, so it looks like it is 58 units squared, because we're talking about area. All right, so let's take a look at the problem. The next problem is something really similar. So if you're feeling really confident, if you're like, yeah, I think I can do this, I want you to pause this video and I want you to try to find the surface area and the volume. It's just good practice, you know, try things on your own, play the video and see if you're able to get that. And if not, like fix your mistake. That's what learning is all about, finding your mistake, finding your misconception and fixing it. Okay, so let's take a look at volume first. I don't know, I just like to. So volume is going to be, for this one, because it's all 1 by 1 boxes again, I just want to count them all. And I know this row has 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's column, excuse me. So this column has 4, this column has 4, that column has 4, that column has 4, and that column has 4. So really, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 stacks of 4. I have 6 stacks of 4 boxes. So it would be 24 units cubed. All right, so let's take a look at surface area. I'm going to introduce you to a formula of surface area that I just gravitate to. I really like it. And it is the perimeter of the base plus 2 times the area of the base. So let me show you why I like it. I always think of perimeter of the base, and because I can't see the bottom, I'm going to use the top, which is still the base. I have perimeters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right? That's a perimeter around the base. So 12 times the true height of the shape, and the shape is 4 units tall, plus 2 times the area of the base, and the area is just a 1 by 1 square, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we just have 48 plus 12, which is 60 units squared. I like to do that better than counting all of the boxes. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not the best at visualizing what's behind and making sure I can remember counting them all. All right, last question. Number 3. So for number 3, you'll notice that it's a little bit different. And so I don't know, I kind of like these problems. All right, so volume. So volume is going to be our length times our width times our height. And in doing so, we have 4 times 3 times 5. And when multiplying, I don't know why I do this either. I'm like, well, 5 times 4 is 20. And if I have 3 20s, I have 60 units cubed. And then for surface area, let's use that formula again. The perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 times the area of the base. So the perimeter of the base is going to be 4 plus the 3 plus the 4 plus the 3, because you kind of have to imagine the bottom of the base there. So 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. I'll write it out for right now and for a little bit longer with these videos just so you can get the hang of it. Now we have to multiply it by the true height, 5, plus 2 times the area of the base, and the area of the base is our 4 times our 3, which would be 12. All right, 4 plus 3 is 7. I have another 7, so I have 14 times 5 plus 24. And 14 times 5 is 70 plus 24. So it looks like I have 94 units squared is my surface area. All right, I hope you guys like this video. I'd love your feedback always, and let me know if there's anything else that would be very helpful for your guys' learning. And that's it.